What's up everybody, welcome back here on the channel. Now the time has come. I found all the Hot Wheels premium models of 2024 that I was looking for, and that means same procedure as every year. We can take a look back and I can show you my personal 10 favorite Hot Wheels premium models of 2024. Now before we get started, I have to say not all the models that I will show are new castings for this year. Some of them just have a really cool livery that I really like, and well, these models have been selected based on my personal preferences, and that means feel free to comment if you do agree or if you would have chosen some other models. And with that said, I would say let's get started with my personal number 10 of 2024, which is this one here, the Mercedes-Benz 500 SEL. As you can see, this was part of a Fast and Furious set, and this was a new casting for 2024. Here is our model, and yeah, I have kind of a personal connection to this Mercedes. The internal code for this thing was the W140. This came out in, the real limousine came out in 1991. That's when I was, I think, 9 years old. And so that's basically the Mercedes that I grew up with. I can remember that it's not a car I thought was really beautiful, but I was kind of impressed because this thing is so massive, so wide. And, you know, back at that time, these top limousines normally introduced, some really cool features into the car, some innovations. I think this one introduced side airbags, and later on the electronic stability program, and also later on I think it had the windshield wipers with rain sensors. I mean, all stuff that's pretty normal today, but back then was kind of sensational. And yeah, there's one let's say funny feature on this car when it came out. This thing had so-called guide rods. These rods, or let's say little antennas, extended from the rear corners of the trunk lid when the car was in reverse. So, you know, that should provide some help for the driver when, doing some rear maneuvers. And, I think that's kind of funny. I think these guide rods were replaced later on with some sensors. But anyway, I think this is kind of interesting and funny. Now, what I forgot to say, if you take a look at the packaging, this thing has kind of a rating. It's saying 5 out of 10. And what I did was ranking all these models. I tried to rate the models according to how hard they were to get. And this thing, so 10 out of 10, really hard to get. 0 out of 10, pretty easy. This thing was right in the middle. I think I ordered this online, but it was, sometimes I saw it in stores, so it was okay. So it seems like this, although it is a German car here in Germany, normally they are pretty popular. This thing, wasn't too popular. And I'm just guessing why. For me, I think the casting is very cool, but I'm not a fan of these wheels. I think they aren't the right choice, these 6 spokes. And on top of that, I hate these gray plastic wheels. I don't know why a Matchbox is doing that. And on top of that, I think a license plate would have been nice. But beside that, this thing, pretty cool. So yeah, that was my number 10, and we put it into the parking lot as we go on with number 9, which is also a German car. This is the BMW M1 Pro car. Here it is. Let's put it on the turntable. Once again, well, let's take a look first at the back of the packaging. 2 out of 10. That means This thing was pretty easy to get. I wouldn't call this a pack warmer, but the whole set I think didn't sell very well. I bought the Porsche also, but that's another story. Don't think it's too good. Anyways, yeah, wasn't too popular. I'm not really sure why. I have to say I really do like this casting. It's not a new casting, but the livery on here is kind of iconic in my opinion. The problem is, and maybe that's why not all the collectors were looking for this one, it's missing some of the original sponsor logos. Back then, I think these Procars raced in 1979 and 1980. The story behind these Procars is kind of interesting. At the end, they were doing kind of support races in Formula One. Pretty interesting. Niki Lauda and yeah, some favorite drivers drove these things, I guess, against some, let's say, private drivers and so on. Anyway, the story is a little bit complicated, but this thing, I would say it doesn't look too bad. Once again, missing some sponsor logos, and take a look at the wheels. I don't know why they are doing this. I mean, I would say the style of the wheels is okay, but why are they doing these gray plastic things? I can't get it. That just looks ugly. But anyways, I have to say I'm a huge fan of these BMW M1 Pro cars. Looking really good. I really like the casting. So yeah, that was number 9, and it goes into the parking lot. And now we go on with something a little bit more special, so to say. As you can see, this is a 2-pack, but the model we're talking about is the yellow one. This is the Porsche 993 GT2. This basically is a re-release from I think 10 years ago or something. The only difference, or the main difference, between the original models or model is the wheel choice. The original model from this thing here, the Hot Wheels Premium model, I think is very expensive, more than 300 euros or something if you want to buy it. But now they did this re-release. I don't know too much about the car itself, to be honest. I think it just looks cool. It's kind of a special Porsche with these wide over fenders, and this huge wing looks really good. And on top of that, I think we have a better wheel choice here on the re-release than on the original. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. Here is the rating 8 out of 10. That means oops, the set was really, really hard to get. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy that I found one. Oh. Let's put it into the background and our models into the parking lot. Now, that was number 8. And our next one is the first, let's say, model that's not from Germany. This thing here is from Japan. It's the 1994 Nissan 300 ZX GTS. This thing came in a team transport set, as you can see, also with a real cool hauler. In my opinion, this is the Euro hauler. This thing is really heavy, and yeah, I like these brandings on these haulers. Anyways, let's take a look at the model. This is a new casting for this year. I don't know too much about this thing. I guess it was kind of yeah, in endurance racing, and in 1994, that's yeah, what this model is saying on the base. I think it won the IMSA championship. That's what I can say. I mean, this thing has a pretty cool shape, I have to say. And also, if you compare it with our BMW, I mean, look at the wheel choice. This is much better I'm not sure what the original looks like, but the wheel choice definitely better here on this one. And yeah, this wild wing looking good, like this racing livery, the colors. I think this is a pretty good Hot Wheels premium model. Drive it into the parking lot, and we go on with another Japanese car, which is by the way, I forgot to show you the rating of our Nissan, how hard it was to get. 2 out of 10. Yeah, pretty easy to order this thing online. Yeah, and by the way, I'm interested in your opinion. I guess these, or I'm convinced that that is not equally difficult to get certain models in each region. There we go. This is number 6, the 24 Honda Civic Type R in really cool livery. I mean, Honda Civic, that's something you see a lot as a diecast model, and normally I would say these things aren't too exciting, just my opinion. I think this Civic Type R doesn't look as aggressive as the previous one. Doesn't look too bad, but I chose this one because I really think this livery is fantastic. Spoon Sports, yellow, blue. We have different shades of blue here on the hood. We get this windshield banner, and I also think on top of that, the wheel choice is pretty good. These black rims have, also some details on the back. This huge plastic wing, and this one was really hard to get, and I have to say I was a little bit surprised, because normally I would say that these Japanese cars aren't too popular in Germany, but I guess this one was, and I only found it once, and I could buy these these two. So there we go. Our Civic goes into the parking lot, and we get to the top 5, and we get back to a German car. This is the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 3.8. Let's put it here on our turntable. As you can see, I think this model came in the same set as the Mercedes I showed you before. And yeah, this is a new casting for this year. Once again, I don't know too much about this, the car itself, the original car. What I know is it came out in 1993, and from this very special type, they only built, I think, 55 cars. And it's a beautiful Hot Wheels model. I mean, it's just, let's say, plain silver, but yeah, we have this iconic 911 shape, this huge wing. I really like how they done the headlights. We don't have any issues on this car with the light bar on the back. Yeah, really like this one, looking really good. Now let's take a look at the back of the packaging, and surprisingly, you can see 6 out of 10 means not too hard to get. And I have to say, I was really surprised. I'm not really sure why, because I think this one is a really beautiful diecast model, and on top of that, it's a new casting, so not 100% sure. Maybe they did produce more of these. I don't know. I just don't know. Now, let's put our Porsche into the parking lot, and now the question is, what is better than a Porsche? And it's getting controversial, because it's a Corvette, and it's a Corvette in Barbie livery. I think you love this thing or you hate it. I have to say I love it. I think it just looks cool. So yeah, this was part of a sorry, car culture set, and yeah, they did this Corvette in Barbie livery. I think for the 65th anniversary of the Barbie brand. You can see here on the side of our model 59. So yeah, that's the year when the brand was founded. And yeah, what can I say? This pink livery, these yeah, neon yellow 10 spokes, the Barbie stuff on this thing, it just looks good. I really, really, really like it. And let's take a look at the back. So you can see it was pretty hard to get, but not too difficult. Yeah, I really like the whole packaging and all of that. That is really nice. Let's put our Barbie into the parking lot. Now, yeah, we're getting towards the top three, and we are getting back to Japan with this one here, which is the Mazda 323 GTR. So now let's put it on the turntable. So basically this thing was kind of a high performance version of this, let's say, really a small car. I think they built it to homologate the car for Group A rally competition, and they only built something around 2,000 of these. And I mean, basically it's just yeah, small compact car or maybe below. But I have to say I really like this thing. It's, once again, it's a little bit like the Porsche I showed you before, so plain. We have some nice details that you can see on that. This is something special here on the front. We have this pretty cool license plate saying icy and hot, and the wheels are a very good choice in my opinion. This one is very simple. A new casting, by the way, I forgot to mention that, I think. And yeah, just looking good. And the interesting thing is, this one also was pretty hard to find. Let's take a look at my rating, 8 out of 10. And yeah, once again, I was really surprised. I mean, let's be honest, the whole set, nothing for us Europeans, I would say, in particular, but yeah, 8 out of 10. Okay, let's put it into the parking lot, and now we get to the top cars of this video. And yeah, my personal number 2 is this one, the Audi RS6 Avant, the 2017 Audi RS6 Avant. I really like this car in reality, and I do like it as a Hot Wheels model. This isn't a new casting, but as you can see, it came in kind of a Forza deco, or let's say Forza and this, yeah, let's say throwback Audi racing deco, and I really like this one. The white 10 spokes are a very good choice in my opinion, and this whole livery, the whole style of the car with the Forza windshield banner, it just looks really, really good. I mean, we've also seen this year the Audi Avant RS2, basically in the same livery. Show you the packaging. I mean, I also could have chosen the other one, but I thought I'll show you both, and we count the RS6 as number 2. But basically, both of them look fantastic in my opinion. I really like this kind of deco. Last year, we've seen the, the Audi S4 Quattro, and basically the same deco. So they do really look good on display, these 3 models. Very nice. Put our Audi into the parking lot, and then we'll take a quick look at the back of the packaging. And as you can see, 9 out of 10. This was really hard to get. Just walked in the store when they restocked, and yeah, there it was. And I was happy. I wasn't sure if I could find it, and I have to say I don't buy stuff on eBay. I think that's not the same as finding them in the stores or buying them in the original online store. I think I wouldn't call it cheating, but it's not. Yeah, what makes this hobby? Now, guess what? What could be number 1? I'm pretty sure that many of you are, know what it is. And here it is. The Porsche 911 GT3R, the 992. Sorry. Yeah, the Rexy Porsche. This is a new casting, and here it is on the turntable. Extremely hard to find. I can show you that. For me, this was definitely a 10 out of 10. I could get it online. I bought 2 of these, and then it was sold out, and since then I haven't seen it in stores, haven't seen it online. I guess they won't restock online. I don't know. Really hard to get. But I mean, how cool is this one? I mean, of course, I would have loved to get the Rexy Chase model, or it's called Roxy. That's the Chase in pink. I guess it's completely impossible to find one of these in stores, because every employee, I think, knows what the Chase is, and you can guess what they do with these. And I mentioned it when I did the unboxing of this. I'm not really sure if it was a really good choice that they did Roxy as the chase car, because so many collectors, including me, I think would have loved to have Roxy, and now they can't get it, or just for insane prices on eBay. And I don't know. I don't think it was the best decision, in my opinion. But let's get back to the model. This thing looks so fantastic, especially the front with the teeth and the nose. The claws here on the side, the feet, and the tail here on top of our model. We get a plastic wing with the AO Racing Team logo also here on the side. These pretty nice green 10 spokes. And for me, there is no doubt that this is the Hot Wheels Premium model of the year. And yeah, I guess many of you might think the same. So yeah, that's it. These were my favorite Hot Wheels Premium top 10 models of the year 2024. Thank you for watching. Happy hunting, and see you next time. Bye.